There's a quiet revolution inside every man who decides to become more than he currently is. No fanfare, no announcement, just a steady commitment to changing from the inside out. Building yourself as a man isn't a birthright. It's a choice, and you renew it every single morning. It's what separates the men who merely exist from the men who live with intention and purpose. So what does that actually take? 10 pillars. Let me walk you through them, starting with the one that holds up everything else. Pillar 1. Agency. Agency is the unshakable belief that you're the author of your own story. It's the capacity to act, to choose, to steer the direction of your life. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. Men with agency don't play the victim, and they don't blame their circumstances. They ask a very different question. What can I do about this? That one question changes everything. It turns you from a passive passenger into the architect of your own destiny. And without agency, none of the other pillars can take root. Pillar 2. Discipline. The engine. Discipline isn't the absence of desire. It's the triumph of purpose over impulse. It's doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Think about motivation for a second. Motivation is a fleeting visitor. It arrives unannounced, and it leaves without notice. Discipline is a permanent resident. It stays when everything else abandons the premises. Remember the Stanford marshmallow experiment? The kids who could delay gratification went on to markedly better life outcomes. That's discipline at its core. The unglamorous work of showing up when no one is watching. Pillar 3. Emotional regulation. Being emotionally secure doesn't mean you stop feeling. It means you master what you feel. An emotionally secure man can experience anger, fear, and frustration without being consumed by them. He creates that vital space between stimulus and response. That's what separates the mature from the volatile. Picture a still lake, deep, calm, untroubled by the winds that pass over its surface. That's the emotionally secure man.
Pillar 4. Integrity. The currency of trust. There's a peculiar power in being a man of your word. Your word can't be stolen from you. It lives in the hearts of the people who heard you give it. So when you commit, honor the commitment. Let your actions speak so loudly that your words become unnecessary. And here's the part most people miss. Integrity is also knowing when not to make promises. It's better to decline a request than to overpromise and underdeliver. Pillar 5. Determination. Determination is the fire inside you that refuses to go out. It's the choice to persist against resistance, to keep going when going on seems foolish. The path to success is never a straight line. It's a maze of setbacks and detours, and the difference between the men who arrive and the men who quit? It isn't talent. It's determination. Pillar 6. Independence. There's a subtle tyranny in needing validation. It puts your sense of worth in other people's hands, and it makes you a prisoner to every passing opinion. Real freedom is knowing your own standards and living by them, whether or not the world applauds. The independent man values counsel. He listens, but he never surrenders his own judgment to get it. Pillar 7. Leadership. Leadership isn't a title someone hands you. It's a weight you choose to carry. A leader sees what needs to be done, and he does it without being asked. He lifts others instead of tearing them down. He owns his mistakes. And true leadership is guiding leadership, walking alongside the people you guide, and setting the example yourself. Pillar 8. Assertiveness. There's a vast difference between aggression and assertiveness. Aggression wants to dominate. Assertiveness wants to express. The assertive man speaks his truth clearly, directly, and without apology. Now, passivity often gets mistaken for kindness. Don't be fooled. Passivity is fear dressed in gentle clothing. When you fail to speak your mind, you betray yourself, and you betray everyone who deserved to know where you stood. Pillar 9. Physical strength. Your body isn't separate from your mind. It's the visible expression of your internal state. Physical strength is the foundation that energy, confidence, and resilience are built on. Eat properly, train consistently, rest enough. Do that, and you forge a body that can withstand whatever demands you place on it. And Pillar 10. Charisma. Charisma isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about being the presence that makes other people feel seen, heard, and valued. The charismatic man listens more than he speaks. He remembers names. He asks thoughtful questions. The word itself comes from the Greek word for grace. Charisma is the magnetic pull that draws people toward you, and it's a skill you build through genuine interest in others. So there they are, 10 pillars, and they hold each other up. Start with agency, power it with discipline, reinforce it with emotional regulation, integrity, and determination. Then finish the structure: independence, leadership, assertiveness, physical strength, and charisma. The man you want to become isn't a fantasy. He's a decision away. He's a habit away.